College and the Huey Gymnasium for today's game between the Millsaps College Majors and your Austin College Kangaroos. Austin College promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Austin College. We hope you joined us for the first game where the Kangaroo men's team lost a game which they were competitive in to the Millsaps Majors, 69-59, and now it's the women's turn. The 6-2 Millsaps Majors coming in, and the 4-4 Austin Kangaroos looking for their 5th win of the season. We're about to get underway with starting lineups, and we'll turn it over to the PA announcer and right now.
Five nine senior forward from Memphis, Tennessee, number 23, Elise Warren. And 5'9" junior forward from Russell, Louisiana, number 32, Tia Anderson. And now, here is the starting lineup for your Austin College Kangaroos. 5'8" junior guard from Tennessee, number 20, Avery Miller. 5'7" junior guard from Sanger, number 21, Lexi Martin. 5'8" sophomore guard from Conroe, number 23, Kyle Williams. And 6'1" senior forward from Howe, number 24, Trinity Williams. And 5'11" sophomore forward from Joliet, Illinois, number 35, Clay Berry.
So your starting lineups are set. We did the national anthem earlier today, and we are just about ready for some more Wednesday matinee hoops. Should be another good basketball game. These two teams have met once before, the first game of the season, in fact, and it was Millsaps coming out on top up in Jackson, Mississippi, 56-44, a 12-point victory. But Austin College is much better than they were 7 games ago, and so this should be quite a good ball game. It's Austin College in their home white jerseys with Austin written across the front. Millsaps in purple with the white majors across the front, and we are haze gray and underway here in Sherman, Texas, with the tip-off going out of bounds, last touched by Tia Anderson of the Majors. The lineup here to get things going for Austin College. It's number 20, Avery Miller, the junior guard, along with Lexi Martin, also a junior. Number 23 is Taylor Williams. Number 24, Trinity Williams. And number 35 in the middle from Joliet, Illinois, Soleil Berry. She's got the ball right now. Driving in, creating space with a push-off, but misses the shot. So here's Garen Freeman, the junior guard from Little Rock, for the Majors with the ball. Gives it to Lexus Keys, number 3, back to Freeman. Number 2 is Bailey Johnson, and there's your first foul of the game on Taylor Williams. Finishing the Millsaps roster, number 23 is a senior center from Memphis, Elise Warren, and number 32 in the middle, Tia Anderson, a 5'9" junior from Brusley, Louisiana, who just scored the first bucket of the ball game, giving Millsaps a 2-0 lead inside the first minute of action. Brian Scott, along with Zach Holmes, our producer, bravo. the AC assistant soccer coach. On camera, Tia Anderson, the bank is open, and it's 5-0 after that three-pointer. The Sarge, Emilio Juarez, our QA, and Chuck Licata, your crew today. And we thank all of those listening at home and watching, of course, on FloSports. We're Big Daddy Media, and pleasure to be with you broadcasting Austin College basketball this season. Driving inside, Lexi Martin, a little too much. The offensive rebound, a lot too much, too short. Trinity Williams, another offensive rebound, gets nothing, and finally Millsaps clears it. And they'll set up their half-court offense. Here's Taylor Williams driving to the bucket, and she's fouled and will go to the line. The sophomore guard averaging 3.5 points a game. 9 of 12, 75% from the charity stripe. Trying to add to the Majors' 5-0 lead, and she sinks the first foul shot. 6-0. Misses the second, so she splits the pair. And Austin College, a little more than 2 minutes in, still looking for their first points of the game. 3-ball, no good from Lexi Martin. And hopefully the three-point shooting that we saw earlier doesn't carry over into this game. Double dribble, turnover for Millsaps. Here's Avery Miller, the junior guard from McKinney. Went to Frisco Independence High School. Martin. Outside to Williams. Here's Taylor driving inside. She kicks it out. Emma Potts just checked into the game at the last dead ball. She's number 13 for the Roos. Now driving's Garen Freeman. Inside, miss on the bunny from Elise Warren. Another miss. And a foul. Lexis Keys, the senior guard from Flowood, Mississippi, commits her first foul. And the first team foul against the Majors. Potts kicks it out for three. No good. Taylor Williams. Here's Freeman coming back for the Majors. Underneath, around, no good as she tumbles to the floor. Gets stumped on by Emma Potts. Back out for three, no good by Trinity Williams. More cold shooting from long distance from Austin College. Still looking for their first points, 4+ minutes into the game. Williams misses. Elise Warren misses. Austin College with the rebound. And fortunately, Millsaps isn't taking more advantage of Austin College, unable to score, but finally, off the schneid, Emma Potts puts it in and gets fouled in the process. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line where she's 50%, 5 of 10 on the season. Meanwhile, Millsaps with a couple of substitutions. They'll bring in Anaya Lewis, number 20, a sophomore forward. Number 15, Ashlyn Halfley from Huntsville, Alabama. And number 5, Maddie Maw, a senior guard from Raymond, Mississippi. Free throw by Potts is good, so cuts the deficit in half. It's 6-3. And Maya Dodson, the substitution for the Roos, into the game. Number 10, the sophomore guard from Durant, Oklahoma, averaging 4.5 points a game. Millsaps back on the score sheet. Anaya Lewis with the bucket. Halfway to her 4 points per game average. And we're halfway through the first quarter. 3 ball, way long. Out of bounds. Her foot was on the out of bounds line. That's Anaya Lewis, in fact. And we'll have the media timeout here in the first period here on Big Daddy Media and FloSports. We'll be right back after this. To Austin College in Sherman, Texas. Brian, Zach, Bravo, the Sarge, and Chuck with you. A little bit of a lazy start here to this one. Halfway through quarter number 1. It's 8-3 Millsaps, but Austin College inbounding it under their own basket. They are 0 for 4 from three-point land. An offensive foul. And overall, they are shooting a whopping 7.7% from the floor. 1 shot made of their first 13. Meanwhile, Millsaps 3 for 8, 37%, and they have an 8-3 advantage here in the early goings. Freeman looking for somewhere to pass it against the bench for AC's up on their feet. Under 10 on the shot clock. Freeman to the rack. No good, but fouled as she lays it out and goes to the floor. And the foul on Maya Dodson, her first. No. Darren Freeman at the line. She misses her first. The foul is on Amaris Cuellar, number 1, a junior guard from San Antonio. And she makes the second, 9-3. Potts, the turnaround, it's long, another miss. Almost stolen by Cuellar, it goes out of bounds, and it is a turnover. Austin College with the ball. With the ball, Trinity Williams. Here's Cuellar, number 1, driving to the basket. I thought that was going in. Instead, just off the rim, into Garen Freeman's hands. She's played the whole way so far, just over 6 minutes. Seems to be the heartbeat of this Millsaps team. Three-pointer, Maddie Maw, counted, it's good. Her 5th three-pointer of the season, 5 of 20, 25% from behind the arc. She only averages 3 points a game, and she just hit it, and she just stole it. Up by 9 here in the early going. Maw recollects, gets it to Freeman, and she's going to set up the half-court offense for the Majors. Long distance heave, and Maw comes up short. And Austin College, the rebound. Cuellar's going all the way to the rack. Coast to coast, no good. Potts the rebound, up and no good. 1 of 16 now from the floor are the Roos. They need to find someone who can make a basket. Maddie Maw, what a name, great name. Maddie Maw, M-A-W, the senior guard from Raymond, Mississippi. Offensive foul, Garen Freeman. She doesn't like it. Oh no, they're actually going to call it on Cuellar. Yes, on Freeman. Cuellar and Maya Dodson are going to go to the bench. Avery Miller and Lexi Martin. Martin, the team's leading scorer with 12 points per game, back in. And boy, do the Roos need some offense right now. Pass into the post. Tipped away. Millsaps back at it. 8 minutes played. The Roos sitting on 3 points. Driving in, a wild shot taken by Elise Warren. Rebounded by Austin College. Inside. Goes out of bounds. It's Millsaps' ball after another turnover. Brooklyn Matthews, the 6'2 senior forward, just into the game and commits her first turnover. Maddie Maw, as we tick down towards 60 seconds remaining in the opening stanza. Garen Freeman slips, loses the ball. Couple people have slipped on that spot over there in the course of these 2 games. Taylor Williams, inside Emma Potts. Finally makes a bucket. She has all 5 Austin College points. 2 of 5 from the field and 1 of 1 from the foul line. It's Millsaps 12, Emma Potts 5. Inside, followed up by a Millsaps bucket, Anaya Lewis. And both times AC has scored, Millsaps has followed up with a bucket, and they lead by 9, 10 seconds to go in the period. Blocked and sent out of bounds. So AC has 3.1 seconds to try and do something to get the final points of the quarter. Potts, she's got to shoot. She didn't see the clock. And finally, they make the 3 in the corner, Lexi Martin, but it's no good. It comes after the horn had sounded. And we end the quarter down by 9. 14-5 Millsaps. We'll be back after this on FloSports and Big Daddy Media. Welcome back for the second quarter. They convened a conference at the scores table while we were away, and count the three-pointer for Lexi Martin, much to our dismay up here in the bird's nest. So it's 14-8, only down by 6 after playing as they did Austin College. Given a gift, they had a three-point play by Emma Potts the old-fashioned way, a bucket by Emma Potts, and then that three at the horn by Martin. The first bucket of the second half, though, goes to Tia Anderson, and it's 16-8. But finally, a three-pointer went down for Austin College, and for Millsaps, you hope that they don't lose by 1 or 2 today, because we are not sure that that should have been counted. Anderson comes out of the pack with the ball. And I think that today is the first game action for Cuellar and Brooklyn Matthews, numbers 1 and 5 for Austin College. Checking their stats, I don't believe that they have appeared in any of the first 8 Ruse matches. And a foul on the Majors, number 15, and Ashley Halfley, and she'll promptly take a seat, giving way for Bailey Johnson back in, who steals the inbounds pass. And her pass cross court gets stolen, but Avery Miller can't collect it, and it's left out of bounds. And now it's AC ball. Kristen Campbell into the game for Austin College. Down low, she's number 32 in white. There's Miller. Outside, Lexi Martin, way long on the three. Martin, their leading scorer at 12.8. Here's Anderson. Maya Richardson loses the ball. Avery Miller, 1-on-1, misses the layup at the rack. She should have scored that. You have to score that. Just too strong. And back and into the game for the first time now, number 24 for the Ruse. It's Dove Leach, the sophomore center from New Orleans, Louisiana. Ruse down by 8. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Millsaps has been in control for the first 12 minutes of this one. Shot clock at 5. Bailey Johnson has nowhere to go with it. At 2, putting up a heave. Bailey Johnson, and the 30-second shot clock goes off. And more substitutions for first-year head coach Jeff Wilbur. He'll get Garen Freeman, 13.5 rebound a game, point guard, back in the game. Along with Elise Warren. Here's the opposing 23. AC misses. Taylor Williams. Freeman. Offensive foul on Garen Freeman. That's the second one on her. She plays so hard. A good job by Austin College defensively, getting in front of there, not moving and taking the contact. Now they've got to get going offensively. Here's Campbell, hands it off to Williams. Trinity Now it's Campbell inside, lays it up off the glass and in. 16-10, Millsaps. Good bucket there by Campbell, getting it into the post are the Roos. Head coach Olivia Hunt has to like that possession. Bailey Johnson inside, Tia Anderson. Too easy for Millsaps. And it's 18-10. Foul as Avery Miller's trying to get to the basket. Bailey Johnson holds on to her. I believe that's her first foul, yes, and the third team foul here this quarter. Austin College working the ball around the perimeter. Inside, Campbell, too long. She gets her own rebound. Somehow gets it out as she slips to the floor. 15 on the shot clock as it reset. Miller, 5 on the clock. Inside, the layup this time is good. Avery Miller. Halfway to 10 points per game. Her average and 8 rebounds. 18-12. Austin College can't seem to get past this 6-point cliff. And they have a chance on this possession as we head towards the halfway point of quarter number 2. Millsaps has led throughout by as many as 9. Goes out of bounds. AC wants a foul. They don't get it. And with exactly 5 minutes on the clock, we'll take the media timeout and be right back here in Sherman after these messages on Big Daddy Media and FloSports. Welcome back to Austin College here on this dead week as Christmas break has begun. So we're playing afternoon basketball. Millsaps 18, Austin College 12. Tia Anderson leading the way for the Majors with 9 points, 4 of 5 from the field, and Emma Potts with 5 points leads the way for the Roos. The inbounds pass, Campbell fighting for it on the floor, and they're going to call it jump ball with Anaya Lewis, and it's going to be Millsaps basketball, even though the possession arrow is pointing to the Roos. Perhaps they had already changed it? No? Yeah, they must have already changed it. So here's Garen Freeman. Hands it off to Lexus Keys. Freeman, under 10 now on the shot clock, pushes off, no call. Bailey Johnson, baseline jumper, way long, no good. It goes out of bounds. Roos ball. And welcome back, number 10, Maya Dodson, and number 1, Amaris Cuellar, playing her first game of the young season. Here's Lexi Martin, the junior guard from Sanger, Texas. has the bandana. Cuellar, the jumper. Oh, it looked good from this angle. Gets it back. Passes on the three. Foul line extended. Another miss. And another empty possession for the Roos. Freeman driving. No good. Offensive rebound and a foul committed by the Roos as Warren goes up and she'll go to the line. That foul committed by Kristen Campbell. And that will get Emma Potts up from the bench. It will also recall Maddie Maw back into the game. Warren, 13 points per game, but only a 57.1% foul shooter. She misses the first. Coming into today, only 24 for 42 from the line. She makes the second and splits the pair to put Millsaps back up by 7. Austin College hanging in, but they cannot get closer than 6. Working it around. 3 ball, no good by Maya Dodson. Out of bounds, it's Millsaps basketball. AC just needs a little run, which they're struggling to get. Only 12 points so far through 17 minutes. It's definitely been an offensive struggle today. Warren, no good as she nails Potts, gets the rebound, put back is good, and a foul on Austin College. Trinity Williams, the senior, puts Warren to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. And Brooklyn Matthews comes back in for the Roos, also playing in her first game this season. Warren makes the free throw, and this is the biggest lead for Millsaps. It's 22-12. Double-figure lead, under 3 minutes now to play in the first half. Cuellar for 3, no good. And Garen Freeman, loose ball foul, and she doesn't know what she did. Claiming innocence as she picks up her 3rd foul of the first half. Acting shocked at the violation. Lexis Keys back in as Garen forced to take a seat for the final 2:45 of the half in fear of picking up her 4th foul. The only player with 3 fouls in the half. Cross-court pass, Lexi Martin. Turnover again for the Roos, another empty trip down the court. Austin College stuck on 12. Warren can't handle it. Martin out ahead, and the pass just a little bit long by Maya Dodson. Avery Miller back in, replacing Cuellar. And Grace Muthart for the first time replacing Martin. Muthart, number 4, the senior guard from Melissa, averaging 2.3 points per game. The clock goes under 2 minutes to play. And Elise Warren to the rack, unabated. And the Majors are doubling up the Roos, 24-12. Inside, Matthews misses the bunny. One shot and done. And the Majors back on offense. Here's Maddie Maw. Lexus Keys dribbles it. Touched by Austin College as the ball goes out of bounds with 81 seconds remaining. In the first half, and Soleil Berry, who we haven't seen since the opening stages, the starter, comes back in to replace Trinity Williams. 5 on the shot clock here for Millsaps. They get it off. Keys for 3, no good. Moodhart, the long rebound. And we go under 60 seconds in quarter number 2. Matthews, foul line extended. And AC desperately needed a bucket right there, 24-14. Only the 5th and 6th points for AC in the quarter. 8 points in the first and 6 so far in the second. Tia Anderson, the spin move is good as she turned around Soleil Berry, 26-14. 2-second difference, game and shot clock. 20 left on the shot clock, and Maddie Maw with the push. Also incredulous as to how a foul could be called on her. The 5th team foul on Millsaps, and AC will shoot the double bonus for the final 14.4 seconds of the half. Matthews goes out. Back comes Kristen Campbell. And at the line is Maya Dodson, where she is 5 of 10 on the season. Makes the first. 6 of 11 now. And makes both. Big free throws. Gets AC within 10. They'd love a good defensive possession right here and remain within touching distance at the half. 5 to play. 3. Shot by Anderson. No good at the horn. And that is your halftime deficit. It's Millsaps 26, Austin College 16. The Roos have some work to do, and we'll be back in 15 minutes after the half here in Sherman on Big Daddy Media and FloSports. Welcome back to Sherman, Texas and Austin College here on the campus of. We are ready for the third quarter of the second game of our doubleheader. The men lost 69-59, and the women coming back out down by 10 to this Millsaps Majors team, trying to get an AC win here at home to get over 500 on the season, 5-4, before heading into the heart of SCAC play. And the opening possession, a foul on Elise Warren as Soleil Berry goes driving into the lane. They're going to call that a non-shooting foul. Millsaps has led throughout. As many as 12. Three-pointer is good by Taylor Williams to start the second half. Her third of the season. A good omen, perhaps. Only the third three of the day so far. But that was the problem in the first half, was the shooting. Soleil Berry buries a triple. Oh no, they're going to call it a 2. They call it a 2, but she gets robbed. I think her foot was across behind the line. Either way, first 5 points of the half. And Garen Freeman on the other end gets into the paint, and inside a twister game of bodies, count the bucket and the foul on Trinity Williams of Austin College. That's her third. And it's going to send Williams to the line, where she has already shot 86 free throws this year, 58 of 86, 67%. She averages 15 points a game. And you can see by the way Garen plays that she is in the middle of everything as she sinks that one. And even though Austin College has come out running and gunning, Millsaps is back up by 8. 2 for 2 here to start the third quarter. Both three-pointers. And an offensive foul on AC as they run into each other and collect some major contact as well. And an offensive foul this time on the Majors. Maybe that's a little makeup call. They haven't announced who the foul was on. Another three ball, another bucket. Taylor Williams in fuego to start the second half. It took AC over a quarter to score 9 points to start the game, and they've done that in less than 2 minutes. Elise Warren puts an end to the fun, but 3 for 3 from distance to start the second half. 9 points out of the locker room, and AC is cooking. Taylor Williams with 2 of them, backdoor cut, and a bucket by Avery Miller. Beautiful basketball now by the Roos. They have picked up the pace and picked up the energy. Down by only 5. They've cut the deficit in half in the first 3 minutes. Garen Freeman fouled on her way to the basket as she takes 4 steps or so.
Foul, Austin College, number 21, Lexi Martin.
That's Martin's first foul for the Roos. And back to the line goes the prolific Garen Freeman, who misses the first. She is their leading scorer with 13.5 per game. She's been held to 5 now as she makes the free throw. Taylor Williams with those 2 3-pointers for AC, and she's going to go take a seat on the bench, is the Roos leading scorer with 6. Soleil Berry inside to Potts, off the glass and in. Potts now overtakes Williams for leading scorer honors. She has 7. Freeman on the other end, exact same shot, uses the glass herself for 2. And Freeman expands the lead to 6. Potts to Miller. And it's only a 4-point lead for Millsaps, 34-30. They've come out and run off 14 points here in the first 4 minutes of quarter number 3. They've scored almost as many points here in 4 minutes as they did in the entire first half. And a traveling violation on Tia Anderson as she switched her pivot foot, and she doesn't like the call. Couple of substitutions for Millsaps. Maya Richardson, number 11, into the game, along with Ashlyn Halfley, number 15. AC down 4, can get even closer. Missed by Miller. 3 ball, count it! AC within 1, Soleil Berry buries another. 34-33. And AC's doubled up their first half points in half a quarter. Garen Freeman, the bucket. And with 5:09 in the third quarter, AC's back within 3, and we have a ball game here on FloSports and Big Daddy Media. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be right back. Welcome back to Sherman, Texas, as the Kangaroos have come out storming hot and fuego, as a matter of fact, here in the third quarter. 17 quick points in the first just under 5 minutes. They are leading 17-10 since the break and have cut 7 points off of that 10-point halftime deficit, and are right back in this game after a really slow first half. This team looks completely different than what we saw for the first 20 minutes. Lexi Martin driving to the rack. Layup, it's good. Lexi Martin scores to cut it to 1. And their leading scorer for AC only has 3 points. Freeman, The three by Halfley, no good. Muthart and Miller has it go out of bounds.
Media timeout.
And here's the media timeout with under 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Roos down by 1. We'll keep it here since we just took a break, as AC has come storming out of the gates. Their star, Lexi Martin, now only has 5 points. She averages 13. Avery Miller's up to 6. She averages 10. Their leading scorer is Emma Potts, followed by Miller and Taylor Williams, who has 2 threes this half. Lexi Martin with 5 and Soleil Berry with 5. Meanwhile, Tia Anderson, the only player on either team in double digits with 11 points. She's 5 of 7 from the field, including a 3. And then Garen Williams and Elise Warren both have 9 points for Millsaps. Millsaps is shooting almost 50%, 14 of 30 from the field. And Austin College has made 14 field goals, but they've shot 11 more times, 34%. They have risen that number quite significantly from the first half, where they started out at 6%. And a jump ball. What defense there by Cuellar. Amaris Cuellar with the forcing the jump ball. If you're not going to score, do it on the defensive end. Jump ball possession stays with Millsaps. And they have found themselves in a dogfight. Potts defending, forcing the shot to be adjusted. And AC's got the ball and a chance to take the lead for the first time today. Millsaps has led throughout. Cuellar turning on Freeman, throws up a crazy shot, it goes! And AC's on top, 37-36. They've erased the 10-point deficit, and Cuellar and Freeman are getting into it. And Coach Hunt brings Cuellar over to calm her down just a little bit. That's the second personal foul on Cuellar. And it's a non-shooting foul, so Cuellar needs to go guard the inbounds pass. The fourth team foul on Austin College. Millsaps only has 2. 3.5 minutes in the third quarter remaining. AC's outscored Millsaps by 11 since the break. Make it 9. That's a good pass inside to Anaya Lewis. Puts the Majors back on top by 1. And now the Majors are in a dogfight. Mid-range jumper no good, but a rebound by Potts. Uses the glass for the rebound on the second shot opportunity. And the Roos go back on top as we seesaw back and forth. Here's Freeman driving, spinning, missing, rebounding, shooting, missing, and Potts another rebound. Cuellar saves what should have been a turnover. Pulls it back to Potts. Layup is good on the scoop shot. Roos up by 3, their biggest lead. They're just outworking and out hustling the Majors since halftime. These 8 minutes have been all Austin College. Anaya spins and had nowhere to go. She faced the brick wall defense of AC and missed. AC running a half-court set. Perfectly fine to go slow. 100 seconds left in this third quarter. Here's Martin. Kick out. Dodson. Bingo! Bongo! Three-pointer is good for Maya Dodson. Roos by 6. They've gone from 10 down to 6 up in a matter of 8.5 minutes. Amaris Cuellar almost gets a steal. Here's Freeman driving the lane. They needed that bucket, did Millsaps. Freeman curbs the onslaught. It's 44-40, and we're under a minute to go in the third. Here's Lexi Martin. Screen set by Dodson. Kicks it up top. Barry for 3. Just misses the triple. That would have sent this place bananas. Freeman. Blocking foul on Martin. That was close. As Martin looked like she was in place for a charge. Elise Warren returns for Tia Anderson. And Grace Muthart returns for AC. After Martin picked up her second foul, Coach Hunt wants to make sure she doesn't get her third. Freeman, with the foul shot, makes the first. And after being down 6, Millsaps scores 4 straight, and it's 44-42 Roos. This team has come to life. Dodson up top to Barry. Cuellar backing it out. 15 on the game clock, 8 on the shot clock. Cuellar misses. Warren the rebound. Shot clock turned off. 8 in the quarter. 5 seconds. Underneath, Freeman misses. Warren is fouled with 1.5 seconds left in the quarter, and she'll have a chance to tie the game. Elise Warren, as the foul is committed by Barry, her first. And Warren, a 57% foul shooter, makes the first. She's 2 of 3 on the day, make it 2 of 4. And the Austin College Roos win the third quarter by 11, and they will take a 44-43 lead into the final 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We've got a 10-minute quarter coming up to decide this one on Big Daddy Media and FloSports. We'll be right back for the finale. Welcome back for the fourth quarter of a 44-43 game Your scoring by quarter for Austin, 8. And in the third quarter, 28. And AC's come from the depths of a 10-point deficit to a 1-point lead. Can they hold on and take down Millsaps? Martin, the three, no good, but a rebound. Up. And they're going to get a foul called on Garen Freeman, and she doesn't like it one bit. Brian Scott, Zach Holmes, Bravo, hanging up here in the bird's nest with us. Chuck Licata, Emilio the Sarge Juarez, our QAs. And going to the line for Austin College is Trinity Williams, the 6'1 senior, who's 5 of 8 now from the line this season, 67%. And this free throw makes it 46-43 Roos. Their biggest lead was at 44-40. Millsaps' biggest lead was 12 with about a minute to play in the second quarter. Elise Warren driving to the basket with very little resistance. And both teams have 2 points here out of the gate in the final stanza. Williams. Martin cross court. Williams. Left side to Williams. Taylor to Trinity. Oh no, turnover by Avery Miller. She gives it to Warren. And Millsaps backs it out. And they'll run their half-court offense. Here's Lexus Keys, number 3. Martin getting her hands in there. Warren, the bucket, puts Millsaps back on top. And Coach Hunt calls a timeout as Millsaps comes out in the fourth quarter with a little bit more energy than AC. And they will take a 47-46 lead here. And after the first half, I think you could have asked any of us up here if we thought that at any point if the Roos, after how they played in the first half, would have a lead. And I'm not sure any of us would have bet money that we'd be sitting here at this point in the game with it being anybody's game. But here we are. Elise Warren now your leading scorer with 14 for Millsaps, followed by Freeman with 13 and Anderson with 11. Meanwhile, Austin College's points much more spread out. Emma Potts with 11, and then your next highest scorer have 6. That's Avery Miller and Taylor Williams. Millsaps has 9 more free throws than the Roos. They're 9 of 14. Austin College perfect in their 5 attempts. We're back. Ball in play. Roos down 1. Headed towards 8 minutes remaining. Hope you're enjoying this one here on FloSports and Big Daddy Media. Under 10 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Baseline jumper is good. Roos back on top. Avery Miller, her 7th and 8th points. No doubter on the baseline jumper. Miller, a bucket away from her 10-point per game average. Good denial of the entry pass to Warren. Potts, the double team comes. They force a miss. They get the rebound. Here come the Roos. Miller fouled, driving in the open court. A good timeout by Olivia Hunt. Got the attention of her team. They come out with renewed energy, get a bucket, good defense, get a stop. Can they get another bucket on the offensive end? A miss by Williams. Rebound by Millsaps. We've played 3 minutes of the final 10. Miller gets her hand in there, almost a steal. Here's Maddie Ma back in the game for Millsaps. Keys backs it up. Jumper no good. Warren the offensive board, up and in. Millsaps up 1. And her dad likes it. He's down on the front row. Williams in the corner. Martin pops for 3. In and out. Rebound by Warren. She's all over the place right now, doing yeoman's work. Lexus Keys running point. Inside, and a foul committed by Trinity Williams. Going to the line will be Anaya Lewis, the sophomore forward from McDonough, Georgia. And she'll take a seat, making way for some fresh Ruse blood. Salai Berry. First free throw is good. Millsaps up by 2. And the second one is good as well. Anaya Lewis, a 58% foul shooter, connects on both, putting Millsaps up by 3. Lexi Martin misses the jumper, and Millsaps gets the board. Only one shot right now for AC on their possessions. Here's Lexus Keys. Lewis out top to Maddie Ma. Long 3, no good. Berry gets the long rebound. Anaya Williams going right to Martin. A 3-pointer ties it. Avery Miller, Martin. She hasn't brought her A game today, but her teammates have picked it up. Berry, 5 on the shot clock. Potts, no good on the jumper from 12 feet away, and we're under the halfway point in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes to go. Ruse down by 3. Long jumper, no good by Keys. Rebound by Tia Anderson is up and good. Timeout. Ruse with your score 53-48. And we'll take a final timeout here in Sherman. We'll be right back on Big Daddy Media and FloSports. Our producer, Zach Holmes, brings up a good point. Elise Warren with 13 rebounds, absolutely dominating inside for Austin College. They don't have a player with more than 7 rebounds, and that's Emma Potts. Elise Warren has started taking over the game along with those 13 rebounds. Warren now the leading scorer with 16 points as well. Out of the timeout, an empty possession for Austin. And now Millsaps has the ball with a 5-point lead. And here's Garen Freeman walking the ball up. As we'll go under 4 minutes to play. Off her foot, she loses it, gets it back. And they're going to call a foul on Dodson. Sorry, Miller, Avery Miller. Barry and Williams go out. Emma Potts and Dodson come back in. And the second team foul, both teams now with 2 team fouls. First foul on Avery Miller. And they say Elise Warren had a foot on the sideline. So a turnover from Millsaps. And AC desperately needs a bucket on this possession. Into the post it goes. Campbell, Kristen Campbell takes a dribble and gets a foul called on Warren. And Kristen Campbell, who's 3 of 8 on the season from the line, will go to the foul line for 2 shots. Warren, with all of her activity down low, only her first foul, and Campbell misses the free throw. That's the first, her only one. It's unbelievable. Elise Warren's parents down there on the first row, and you can hear me up here, so a little banter back and forth with her father. Good spirits right now. The second free throw good by Campbell, as he's saying that was a good foul by his daughter. Jump ball there as Tia Anderson gets tied up. So next jump ball should go to Austin College, although I don't think they've had one go their way, as Zach points out. Inside to Anderson, guarded by Potts. Millsaps by 4. Freeman! Oh my! What a drive! Up behind her back, it's good. 55-49, inside. Campbell, and a foul. She will go back to the line, Kristen Campbell.
Foul, Millsaps College, number 23, Warren.
Elise Warren picks up her second foul. Campbell misses. 2 very important misses from the line here. Their last 3 tries for the Roos. As they trail by 6, and she misses both. Warren, her 14th rebound, pulled down. Millsaps still up by 6 as the Roos come up empty on that possession. Warren, a wild shot, no good. And now the Roos need a point, need a bucket. Here's Miller, Lexi Martin. Tries to get it inside, and Freeman with the steal. 1-on-1 with Miller. Spin move, Freeman, no good, but a foul called on Kristen Campbell, and Freeman's going to go back to the line for Millsaps for 2 shots, and Amaris Cuellar's coming back in. She'll replace Miller. The second foul on her. Garen Freeman back to the line where she sinks the first. Any Roos fouls from here on out will be free throws for Millsaps, so they're shooting the rest of the way. Millsaps still has one foul to give. Freeman makes both foul shots. She's 7 of 9 from the line. 17 points now for Garen Freeman. Number 1, 3-ball. Where did that come from? Big 3 by Maya Dodson. Puts her in double figures with 11. And brings AC back within 5. We're under 2 minutes to play. Cuellar the steal. Outlet pass. Who's getting it? Warren to the ground. And Millsaps somehow comes up with the loose ball. Freeman inside off the glass and good. Back to a 7-point lead. And a timeout for the Majors. 59-52. Millsaps after the steal. That lead pass was just a little bit too far in front. If it was on the money, that's an easy layup, and 57-54 sounds a lot better than 59-52 as AC had the numbers. That right there was a critical possession that AC had. Unfortunately, just didn't go their way. And now with 92 seconds remaining, AC's in a little bit of a bind, down 7, not quite the place the Kangaroos want to be. They do have the ball, and we have seen them make up ground quickly as they made up that 10-point deficit in 2 minutes out of the halftime break. Can they do it again? Trap. AC gets out of it. Tia Anderson knocks the ball out of bounds, intended for Lexi Martin. 1:24 left, 22 on the shot clock. Dodson inbounds out to Cuellar. Guarded by Maw. 3-ball, it's good! Maya Dodson! Her third 3 of the night. Now she has 11. Down 4. Can AC get a stop? 59-55. Here comes Anderson. Baseline is good. That's cold-blooded. That's a cold-blooded jumper from Tia Anderson, who is 7 of 9 from the floor. Her 15th point
30-second timeout.
gives Millsaps back a 6-point lead. And that was a tough shot. Garen Freeman has 19 points, Elise Warren with 16, and Tia Anderson with 15. The 3 majors in double digits. AC, Maya Dodson, and Emma Potts both have 11. Avery Miller with 8, and their leading scorer, Lexi Martin, only 2 of 9 from the floor and only 5 points. Millsaps still shooting 47% from the field tonight. Meanwhile, AC 37.5%. They have now made 7 3-pointers to the 2 from the majors. And we are now under a minute. AC down 6. Blocked by Potts. Foul called. I think they're going to get Potts with a push. I'm not sure how. And they do get Potts. That's her 3rd foul. And they are in the bonus now, with that being the 15th foul. Or maybe it's actually the fourth. I guess the scoreboard had it wrong. Potts' second foul. And now Millsaps will be shooting from here on out. Coach Hunt is steaming mad. Garen Freeman to the line as Cuellar commits her third foul. Freeman misses the free throw. She's 7 of 10 from the line. Trying to score her 20th point, and she does. And it's a 7-point lead. 3-possession game now with 45 seconds to go. We'll take a quick final timeout here on Big Daddy Sports, Big Daddy Media, and FloSports. We'll be right back for the final minute of this game. Welcome back to Sherman, Texas on the campus of Austin College for the final 45 seconds as Austin College has made a valiant comeback here in the second half. Looks like they're going to come up just short here against Millsaps, but a much more competitive effort than the first time these two teams played. Cuellar misses the three, rebounded by Warren. AC wants a jump ball, but they're going to get a foul called, and Warren's going to the foul line. And they're going to get a foul called on Kristen Campbell, her second.
Warren at the line for Millsaps College.
And Warren will go back to the line. She's been the difference maker here in the second half for Millsaps and misses the free throw. AC was left for dead at half, down by 10, came out of the gates in the third quarter and flipped this game on its head, took a lead by 2 into the fourth quarter, and Millsaps has won the final stanza, and they now lead by 7. And look like they are going to take this one home as it's a 3-possession game under 30 seconds. Cuellar the foul, and Warren will go back to the foul line now with 24 seconds to play. Still a 7-point game. But a valiant effort today by the Roos, who lost to this same team by 12 in November. Next up for Austin College, they'll have a break through Christmas and New Year's and head to Irving for the SCAC season and play University of Dallas on January 3rd, who they have beaten by 20 already this year. So a chance to even up the record at 5-5 after the holiday break. 10 seconds, down by 8, and out of bounds, last touch by the Roos. And a much better performance by AC here in the second half, but just not quite enough. Expending too much energy, getting back in the game, and Millsaps is going to take this one and raise their record to 7-2, while AC falls to 4-5 after they fall to Millsaps with the final score of 63-55. Again, the men lose to Millsaps 69-59, and they will play against Southwestern. They have 2 more games before the break, and you can see them both here on Big Daddy Media and FloSports before the SCAC season starts on January 3rd, where we get into the meat of the schedule. So we thank you for joining us. We will see you next time. Once again, for the Sarge, Emilio Juarez, Chuck Licata, our QAs, Bravo, our camera person, Zach Holmes, our producer. I'm Brian Scott, wishing you a happy holidays, a happy new year, and we will see you on the other side in 2026. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night, everyone.